It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Well, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Well, let's see, there's Ace and Tom, that's Chick, there's Josh over there. Christy Lee in the room next to us behind the glass, sealed
everybody.
off. Mm-hmm. As is Pat Godwin. We call it the kids' table. Was voted off the island. Nice job today, Pat. Enjoyed those songs very much.
Yes.
We are going to attempt to hook up with our friend Andy Kindler in just a second. But in the meantime, Christy Lee is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. What have you got?
Well, scientists in Florida have developed a new way to identify the gender of sea turtle hatchlings.
Okay.
This is a crucial step, Josh,
I love sea turtles.
in assessing the impact of climate change on the species, which faces possible extinction. Scientists discovered that sea turtle gender is determined by the nest's temperature. Warmer temperatures produce females. Cooler temperatures produce males.
No kidding. So they know before they even hatch, huh?
So all of them in one batch or one gender?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
they give the little turtles a laptop.
Yeah.
And if they Google Pornhub, it's a boy.
Okay.
And if they Google Pinterest, they're female.
Oh, how about that?
It's that
They
simple.
can't. I'm confused. Well, maybe it's a part of the nest temperature.
Right. Maybe
I
they have two separate nests.
Who knows?
don't know.
It's,
I mean,
this is like a big deal that they can tell. So they're trying.
Is there anything cuter than a baby sea turtle?
walking out to
Oh,
get
man.
into the water. Oh,
They
man.
ruined one of my vacations. I know that.
Oh, you couldn't be on the beach?
Yeah, I got down to this place, rented this
story.
rented this condo, and I'm not kidding. And then we heard this rumbling, and walked out the back door to the beach, and there was police tape.
Wow.
Across the bridge there, the little bridge we had walked to the beach, and about every 5 minutes, those monster trucks,
Sure.
Yeah.
those big tires they
Yeah.
use. Well, those are designed for earth moving equipment.
Right.
And there was a ship way out there pumping sand into the beach,
Pump it in there, baby.
and they were bringing sand, re-sanding the beach because that's the only time they could do it and not disturb the sea turtle migration.
Oh.
So the entire beach house time that we had rented, we were never allowed to go to the beach.
I bet the slightest bit of
Yikes.
research would have told you that. Not a good week to go.
Well, when we made the reservation, they didn't bother telling us that.
no, sure, no.
Well, they're not going to do that. No.
No, they wanted you to.
Well, that was good news. Okay, we have Mr. Kindler,
Oh.
There he is.
Andy.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Andy.
Look at Sully Sullenberger. I'm Sully Sullenberger. All I had to do, this is how I look, just trying to click on a URL.
Okay, we were trying to hook up. We have hooked up.
Killing it, buddy.
We have hooked up with comedian Andy Kindler, and
Yeah.
Andy, you're holed up. I assume you're in Los Angeles.
I'm at a disclosed location.
And
I'm at 555 Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
who's there with you?
It's old. That comedy never gets old.
Never. It's always fresh and new.
And by the way,
I just realized your show has always been socially distanced. Right?
Well, they
yeah.
really
Somewhat, yeah,
distance
yeah.
us.
You've never let me near you. They say, Andy, we tried to get some bagels for the green room,
We were thinking of you.
but the deli closed. Huh? Making fun of your area. Hey, I just want to let you guys know that this quarantine has not affected my booking schedule at all.
Okay.
The schedule was exactly the same. Half-filled rooms, a couple of half-full room gigs were canceled.
Now, Andy, who is there with you as you socially isolate?
My wife is with me, but she's sleeping. I said, please, honey, why wouldn't you want to stay up? I'm going to be on a live Zoom. And, of course, she took that as a sexual suggestion.
Oh.
All of my jokes now end with, I wore a medical mask on my wedding night. Oh, my God, this might be a new life for me. This brings narcissism to a whole new level.
Oh, man.
You're really enjoying looking at these weird close-ups of your face.
Well, who, if not me, who? Who could enjoy? I think I'm handsome. That's the thing that's weird. I mean,
You are
You're
handsome.
handsome.
You identify as a handsome man?
No, I do, but I don't think, because I grew up Jewish, which nobody really wants.
It's been done.
Is that right?
Happy
It's not
Passover.
a section. It's not something you drop at the first date. Hey, I'm a conservative Jew. Actually, I'm not even, because I was born Reform. I was raised Reform. And my friends would beat me up at school. Oh, you won't wear a yarmulke, huh, Kindler? Huh, tough guy. All right, that joke never worked. And it won't work.
I tell you what did work was that tweet you said. You were very modest about your education. I enjoyed that tweet.
That's right, this is very important. I do not include in my Twitter bio that I attended Harvard, because people don't need to know about my educational background,
right.
and I never went to Harvard.
So you don't include it.
Yeah, therefore.
I don't include it. That's not me.
Now, Andy, I want to get back to your peculiar visage, if you will. Who would you want to play Andy Kindler if they ever did the Andy Kindler life story?
Well, it used to be Ron Palio.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he went before me. No one remembers that I look like. I used to be the first half hour of my act. I know what you people are thinking. Am I Arnold Horshack? Falling on hard times?
Wasn't he was the one that was beaten during one of those celebrity boxing matches?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not talking about not Dustin Diamond, right?
No.
Horshack?
Horshack.
He might have boxed Diamond.
Right, it may have been.
Yeah.
I worked with him.
And that was actually, I saw that it was actually judged a hate crime.
But I liked it. Everybody. Pick it up over there.
You're right.
So of contemporary working actors, who would portray Andy Kindler?
Well, who's the guy who was in that movie with Steve Carell? Like, he's a handsome guy, crazy night dancing, crazy dancing.
Crazy
Oh my
Patrick
God.
Swayze?
No, it's like a handsome guy. It was a crazy night out or crazy.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling?
Oh, Ryan
That's
Gosling.
it.
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah, how you folks doing? Sure, I'm handsome, but check out this new bit.
I think,
I see it.
Somebody Hebraic, I would imagine. Not Adam Sandler wouldn't take the gig, but somebody.
Josh Gad.
Hebraic. Josh Gad. Josh Gad. I went down to my mailbox today, and he was promoting a new show in my mailbox. I mean, that guy.
Yeah, he hustles.
He's working.
He's a
I mean, he
hustler.
promotes a lot. You know, I know I'm not supposed to talk about products in your show, but I did see William Shatner the other night. He
Yeah.
said, what you may not know about me is that I have a sleep apnea. Yeah, I'm sure. How egomaniacal do you have to be to think that people are wondering? I wonder if William Shatner, do you think he has sleep apnea? I may not know that about him. I do know one thing about him. There's nothing he won't endorse. Look, I did a commercial for Napalm when I started. I didn't know.
No, you didn't know.
No. I thought it was a Sterno can.
Hey, we all loved your commercial, by the way, on the Super Bowl. We loved it.
You know, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Really?
I know I filmed it, but in my mind, because I always think small, I thought it was going to be after the Super Bowl on a web thing. All of a sudden, my phone blows up for the right reasons.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, it was so thrilling. It really was thrilling.
I forgot about it. Which one was it?
Oh, he played.
It was for the football league that was starting right after the Super Bowl, and Andy said that you don't want to suffer from the not goods or something like that, right?
Yeah, the not so goods.
yeah.
You're going to miss football. You're going to be depressed.
Yeah.
Don't have the not so goods. Watch
Not
more
so good.
football would help.
When they call me a doctor, hey, you know too many of those lines.
I do, don't I?
Love you.
Do I look like I'm looking at chick?
Yes, you do. Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yes, kind of a side eye. Yeah, I like it.
I think I know who can play you, except unfortunately he's deceased. A young Arnold Stang.
That's Arnold Stang. Is he from Happy Days?
No, he's the guy that did the chunky commercials.
He's in a Mad Mad World. He's not the heavier one. He's the thinner one with the.
Yeah, Jonathan Winters chases him around the gas station.
When I was young, people used to say that it could be either Loeb or Leopold. When I was younger, back in the old, but people don't know about Bob. I almost remember that guy's last name, Bobby something. He was the young kid. Let's not talk about murder.
Yeah, sure. Why would we? So let me ask you this. We're speaking with the great comedian Andy Kindler. He's holed up in Los Angeles.
I almost looked behind me.
Andy, your wife is a wonderful photographer.
She is. And we're quarantined together, and we're very much in love.
Oh, good.
I said, you're probably her only subject, so is she exploring?
There's a sad truth to that. You know what I mean? She has taken maybe too many pictures of me.
Is she having you dress up?
Like a child's photo shoot or something with a stuffed giraffe or.
I'm a Cub Scout.
Yeah, she gets the rattle out next to the camera.
That's right. Over here, Andy.
She says, "Look, don't look right into my eyes." She said, "No, she doesn't say anything." We have plenty of pictures of me, and we both have no friends. And this is a perfect time for us. Quarantine. We call it Tuesday.
Do you have a dog?
What's that?
Do you have a dog?
I don't have a dog. You know, I have a podcast. Really, Andy? Why don't you promote that? Oh, I'm not. That's not me. Well, it's called Thought Spiral. Why haven't we heard about it, Andy? Because nobody has heard about it.
Well, here, Andy, let's slow down. I was just looking at some statistics and with the preliminary statistics for the census. You remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that? Have you filled out your census form?
I went online and did it, and I said I'm a Jew.
Okay, all right, that's accurate, I think.
No, I really didn't know what to put on for the second part. It says white, and then you're supposed to put something else. Mm-hmm. What do I put? I said I'm from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I ruined the segment with real information.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. What part of Eastern Europe do you hail from?
My family is probably Kindler's actually a German name, but the good Germans, the Jews.
Right.
Ah.
And I'm kidding.
I know, we know.
People say, Andy, when are you gonna let up? When are you gonna let up on the Germans? I say, I'll decide. After a Holocaust, I will decide how many years go by.
Okay, certainly up to you.
Stop that, Andy. What was the question again?
Have you filled out your census form?
Yes, I did.
I mean, because I was just reading the preliminary figures, and 4 out of 5 Americans have a podcast. So
They did ask me that. They say, what genre is your podcast?
Yes, yeah.
They say, does anybody else living in your house have a podcast?
So Andy, what is the name of your podcast again, so we can plug it?
It's called Thought Spiral.
Thought Spiral.
Thought Spiral.
Okay, that's hard to spell.
I'm telling you.
And isn't each episode named Test Show number
That's right.
150?
We're up to 152 now.
Hilarious.
Test Show 152.
Are you recording one this week?
We are socially distancing. So
Okay.
we usually record them. He lives like 4 blocks away from me, which is the only way that you can get me into a project.
Who else is doing it with you?
It's just us two. We have no guests. No guests.
Who's the second person?
J. Elvis.
Josh Elvis Weinstein from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, right. Wow.
He wrote for Freaks and Geeks. Is anybody? Are you still awake? You don't have to listen. I think people are afraid they have to listen.
Is his real name Elvis, or is that a stage name?
No. His name is Josh Weinstein, but he's a writer, and there's so many Josh Weinsteins. There's one from The Simpsons. So he thought it'd be funny to put Elvis as his second name because he is Jewish and his initials would spell J-E-W.
Wow, there are a lot.
I have an idea to keep with your theme. Why don't you interview everybody else in the world who's still named Jeffrey Epstein?
There's got to be a lot of. That wouldn't be a bad what am I taking that idea? I'm not taking that idea.
Okay. How about everybody named David Berkowitz?
Okay. I actually have this. Here's a joke I have.
Okay.
That I do in my act now, but I tell people it's not funny. But if you've been around in the '80s, you know, here's the joke. My father was the son of Sam.
Oh, wow.
Sam Kindler. I'm sorry, folks. How funny would that have been in 1980? Whatever, David Berkowitz.
Yeah.
Around. See, I took the taste of my anti-German material out. Rescue the set.
Andy Kindler is our guest. Andy, we got to run. Did you stay up all night or did you get up early?
I'm very busy. Are you kidding me? I've got things to do over here. I stayed up all night.
Okay, well, thank you for doing that. Can we talk to you again next week? See if you're still okay?
I love you guys so much.
We love you.
Love you too, Andy.
I miss you.
Man.
Maybe I don't sell anything. Maybe people don't come to my shows. Maybe people don't like my comedy.
Now, we talked...
Not as funny as I wanted to be.
We talked to Bob Zaney, and he was actually selling merch, I think on Mercado. Do you ever sell merch?
I haven't had merch, and that you're almost setting me up for this. After many years, I'm releasing an online album. It's called Hence the Humor.
Oh, okay.
And you will be able to download it soon. It was only recorded 6 years ago. And the thing about it is, I made sure to. This is true. I made sure to use future references. I taped it in 2013, so I said to somebody, "Hey, nice shirt. Where'd you pay that with? Bitcoin?" So how's everybody enjoying President Boehner?
Thank you, Andy.
I love you guys.
Say goodbye.
Bye, Andy.
Christy Lee is through the glass over there. And on the big screen, I can see my son, Willie, who we want to wish happy birthday to in Chicago, in your apartment all by yourself.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Willie. You're a great kid.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you.
And Willie...
You know that? My dad called me a great kid on the radio.
I know.
I can't take it back now.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now, Willie...
That means he's noticed you, knows your name, knows your birthday.
You don't even have your dog. You're all by yourself.
Yeah, my dog's with my girlfriend down not here. So
Okay.
I'm all by myself.
Aw.
Okay. Yeah, and I've got a foster dog, too, at my place. A lot of people, I think, have other people's animals, and they're fostering dogs and raising puppies, which is all good. How's Chicago?
My apartment's great. I can tell you that much. It's nice and sunny today. But yeah, it's. I have a clean little contained apartment where I'm trying to stay quarantined, but it's fun. I'm bored, and that's not a real.
Wait a second. You said your apartment's clean?
Yeah.
Oh my God! This is a revelation.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Sanitizing. This is the one thing that taught me to clean.
Can you move your camera around so we can see it?
Is he the cleanest son you have?
No. It's so the dean wanted to make sure I showed this because he goes, "Show how messy it is. This is just the chair I throw everything on."
All right. Well, everybody. Wait a minute. Everybody has one of those. Oh,
Sure.
oh my God!
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh my God!
When did the tornado hit?
It's 2 sweaters. Okay, don't be rude. It's 2 sweaters, a pair of sweatpants, and 1 backpack.
So by clean, you mean no rats.
Yes. Here there's a lovely picture of my dog. There is a little bit of laundry on the freshly
kitchen
cleaned. Okay, it's not back. Things were sanitized, and then I put things down.
Wait a second. Is that a bong right behind you? Seriously.
None of your business. Don't tell
That
him.
looks like salad dressing in a bong.
Where?
Right behind you. There's some.
Here?
There's what is all that stuff right there? Right over your left shoulder.
Olive oil, Worcester sauce, olive oil. More Worcester sauce.
Oregano.
I have a bong. It's hidden now.
Oregano. Here's a big tub of oregano.
It's legal in Chicago.
Now, is
legal in Chicago.
Is your bong in the shape of some action figure?
No, it's just a classic. It's a classic kind of really big 14-inch kind of water pipe.
Okay,
it's got a big beaker at the bottom.
Great.
Yeah.
I have several pot smoking devices. If you guys want to turn this into that, we could just do that.
Do you sanitize those?
I do, and I have this little thing. Oh, that's not it. I have a little thing that you can put on to a ball. So if your like pal is over, which right now I'm not doing, but if someone were to come over, I have a little thing where they could put It's basically it's like a condom for your mouth while using a bong. That's the best way to put
Interesting.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
what's it called? Dickweed?
Yeah, how'd you guess it?
Once again, don't be rude. It's your son.
Yeah.
So I can't help but notice that you're wearing, it looks like you're an air traffic controller. You've got a headset with a built-in mic, Madonna style. And that's the best signal we've had using this TV gizmo.
Are you a gamer?
Is that what that's for?
This is for playing video games, which is all I do now. I
Okay,
just
yeah.
sit home and play
Nice.
video games like a loser.
Nice. No.
What is your video game of choice?
I play Fortnite, which is what 12-year-olds beat me in that all day long. I play Fortnite. I play Rocket League. I play Mario Kart, Mario Party with pals when we're getting a little goofy.
All right.
I'm not good at video games. I just play and I just lose all the time. It's very frustrating, but it's a good way to pass time, I guess.
Right on.
Okay, right. Now, are you off the cigarettes or on them?
This is fun. I'm glad we're doing this in front of everybody. What's this?
Oh my God! Are you a smoker? Are you smoking cigarettes, young man?
Well, I know you'd quit. Are you back on them?
I started. First off, besides Joss, I have seen each one of you smoke a cigarette at Carb Day. So how about you keep it to
No. I have never smoked a cigarette, mister. Not me.
Okay.
Okay.
I used to smoke. I don't smoke much anymore.
Much.
Okay. What the hell is this?
It's his birthday.
It's my damn birthday.
Yes.
Dean told me to call in. I didn't know this was coming.
God.
You've
I
been
woke up
trapped.
early for this.
You're trapped.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't been smoking cigarettes lately. I love them, but I shouldn't smoke them anymore.
Do you have a balcony, Willie? Can you go outside?
I do have a little balcony. Yes,
Okay.
I do have a little balcony,
All
and
right.
it's a beautiful day in Chicago today.
Good.
Okay, well, I got a tip for you. Do you have your ski stuff up there, or is it at my
Oh,
house?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's up there right now.
Okay, when you go out, put on your ski goggles, and then
Oh, yeah,
and then
the little,
I've got Amy sending you a mask. Did that arrive yet?
Yeah, did you just do this because you don't want to call me later? You had to give me some details, and you had a busy
sorry.
schedule this afternoon.
call.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm practicing distancing, and I have a mask, and I have gloves. I have cooking. This is so funny because I got into cooking before this, and I got a dog before this. So I happen to have a bunch of gloves and hand sanitizer for when we walk the dog. And so I was all kind of set already, which was great.
Good. Well, don't forget, wear your ski goggles and your mask, and then a
Sure.
hat, and then gloves and stuff. Okay, happy birthday. You're a
And
great
smoke
kid.
less, mister.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Great.
Did everybody hear that sincere happy birthday? You're a great kid.
Yeah.
That's how Sinatra wished Frank Jr. a happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're a great kid.
Kidnapped again.
Dean, if you could get an audio recording of that and send it to me.
Yeah,
I'd
okay,
like to
thanks,
just
Willie.
keep it around.
Good
Happy
Lord.
birthday to my
man.
son, Willie. Okay, we
Thank
got to
you.
run here.
Hey, Willie, it's Dean. Sorry, I didn't know that's going to happen.
Time now.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.